What is going on, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. We were able to hit top 16 in Swagkage's $1,000 tournament with Cyber Dragons, which I'm pretty happy about. So I'm going to be going over the deck list, why I chose what I chose, and some changes I would make. So we're going to make it pretty quick. Let's hop into it. First things first, I have 3 Hers. I feel like this is very standard. I feel like it's pretty necessary, especially when you're running Droplet. Hers is just really good with Droplet, so pretty self-explanatory. 2 Noxter. You could run this at 1 if you wanted to. I like it at 2. I've always run it at 2. I've never had a problem with it, so if it's not broke, I just don't fix it. The bad thing about running it at 1 is if you draw it, and there are certain situations where, like, say you only have like a Noxer and a Machine Dupe and some weird sort of hand, and you have this normal summon Noxer and activate Machine Dupe. Now you don't have Noxer to be able to like make for a recovery play if you wanna pitch it later, but it probably will hit the grave eventually, and you could, you know, use a Hers to get it back. So it's not a bad idea putting it at 1. I just like it at 2, but you could put it at 1, and I've actually considered maybe putting like a electromagnetic turtle in this deck, because what happens is you can banish it from the grave and end the battle phase. That would be really good if you're forced to go first. You could actually make a Rampage with Anaconda, and then you could pitch 2 things, kind of fill up your graveyard, one of them being Electromagnetic Turtle, and the battle phase. It also protects Infinity, which doesn't really have too much high attack without Seeger. So I might actually try that, maybe cutting one of this for Turtle and see how I like it. Moving on, we have 3 Maxi. This is absolutely mandatory. This is the best card in the game right now, so that's doesn't need to be explained. 3 Core is extremely standard, doesn't need to be explained. 3 Cyber Dragon, we are running a OTK variant, the Machine Dupe. With that variant, you have to run 3 Cyber Dragon. I do like this better than the Trap variant, especially in a best of 1 type format. The Trap variant kind of relies on you. It doesn't necessarily rely on it, but it prefers to go first, right? I'm sure you'd be fine going second, but I'd rather just go second in OTK. That's just the way I'd rather play. And this deck actually isn't too bad going first. You can make Infinity going first. You could have something like Infinity, Droplet face down, Maxi in hand, Overflow. And that's why I do run the 1 Overflow. If I am forced to go first, it's searchable, and it makes going first a lot stronger. So yeah, you can almost always make first turn Infinity going first if you're forced to. The Kaiju is definitely necessary. You could tribute problematic monsters, tribute VFDs, you know, things like that. Very good. Galaxy Soldier at 2 is standard. Triple Machine Duplication is standard. 1 Overload is standard. A lot of this is just standard stuff that doesn't really need to be explained. Same with Emergency, the 1 Repair Plant. Triple Lightning Storm. I think this is a really good going second card. I don't like Evenly Match because you lose your battle phase, and I really kind of just want to OTK in this format. Honestly, what I want to do is either get Max C first turn and just be able to draw enough to just play through all your stuff, or get a Droplet, just Droplet your monsters that would stop my effects, and then just OTK with like Lightning Storm to destroy your back row, your monsters, or whatever the case may be. Prosperity. Prosperity is... Some people kind of question this card, like, why would you run this in the OTK variant? I think this card is very necessary in this variant. I think it makes it so much more consistent. Like being able to kind of almost search like the Machine Duplication, or being able to search like a Lightning Storm, or whatever you need, or a Droplet, like whatever you need to get out of a situation. This card helps you search that, and a lot of times this deck can OTK through Prosperity, especially if you get something like Seeger Rampage and you have 4200 attack and 3 attacks. So yes, Prosperity will often get you that combo piece that you need to be able to establish a very strong board and break down your opponent's board, if you're not OTKing through it. 2 Cosmic, because I had space, and it's very good in this, you know, it's very good in the format, especially against things like Eldlick or something annoying. 2 Call by the Grave is necessary because Maxi's at 3. 1 Cyberload. I don't understand why people would cut this card in an OTK variant. You kind of need it with Cyber Twin Dragon. Because what you can do is you can banish 2 like vanilla Cyber Dragons, or just banish one of these and have like something that's treated as Cyber Dragon on field, and you can make Twin Dragon. And this is so good because when you use Cyberload Fusion, only that monster can attack. So if you were to use this during the battle phase and summon this, you won't be able to use your effect of Pitch 2, but you can use it during the battle phase, summon this, and swing twice. This will get you a lot of OTKs that you could not get otherwise. I feel like it's definitely mandatory in a going second Cyber Dragon deck. 3 Droplet. This is like, if Maxi is the best card in the deck, this is the second best card for sure. This is MVP for sure. There's so many times where it's like, even against Pendulums, they have like 2 monsters with negates or whatever they have, and this card just stops that, and you can just OTK so much with Droplet. In this deck, it's much better than Dark Roller no more, because just like the problem with Evenly is you want to be able to OTK, and you can't do that if you Evenly or Dark Roller. But Droplet, you can do that, and you don't mind discarding the Hers or getting a Cyber Dragon in your grave. It's so good. And then this Overflow again is for going first. Okay, we're almost done. We're going to go over the extra deck here. 2 Rampage is necessary. This is standard. Definitely need the Twin with Cyberload Fusion. I promise you it's so good, especially during the battle phase. I had some space, and I'm going to explain some things that I could put in here, because I know you guys are wondering where Zeus is at. So I had some space, so I decided to put a second Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon against like decks that use machines, like Sky Strikers, for example. It could be nice to have more. A lot of times you're just using these anyways, so you really don't need 2 of these. You'll be fine with 1. Mekaba is very good if you get Nibiru'd over the Nova. You could just make Makaba, so it's very good. 2 is standard for this, 2 is standard for Nova. You only need 1 Infinity, you don't need more. If Infinity is destroyed, you can use Noxer to bring it back. Anima, I don't really make too much. If your opponent doesn't know their placements, and they kind of put a monster like in the zone right behind a Link monster, and you contact Fuse with Mega Fleet, then you could point Anima and take that monster, so it's not bad. You can also Kaiju with a level 1 Hers, and you can Anima that and get 3300. It's not bad, but it's not super necessary. It doesn't come up too much. These 3 are definitely necessary. Standard, self-explanatory. Zeus is definitely something that I would probably add. I honestly didn't feel like it was worth it enough to craft another ultra rare. I feel like Zeus is very good, but I feel like, I don't want to say people give it too much credit in Cyber Dragons, but a lot of times I would prefer to just have Infinity. But Zeus is definitely something I should probably put in here. I can definitely be nice in a lot of situations where Anima doesn't pop up too much, and this almost never pops up. So honestly, I'd probably get rid of 1 of these for like Zeus. Other options, you could run Volcasaurus if you want to tech like some life point destruction. You could run Pallades if you want to tech a bounce or something, but those are just okay. I'd honestly get rid of this for Zeus, and Anima's fine. Yeah, you could run Linkuriboh if you want, but that's just okay. You don't really need it. But yeah, that's pretty much my Cyber Dragon deck in a nutshell. I really wouldn't change anything. I'm probably going to put like an Electromagnetic Turtle just to try that out, and I'm probably going to test out Zeus as well, because Zeus is probably something that should be in here. Yeah, but those are really the only changes that I would make. Very happy with how this deck performed. I did not expect to make it as far as I did. So yeah, very happy with that. And I think that's it in a nutshell. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more Master Duel content, I'm going to be posting a lot more of this. The game just came out, and I am absolutely loving this game. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.